Is Brave the lion that is going to devour a big chunk of the browser market? Or will Google and Apple try to crush us? That was the question from Anatoly from Solana to Brendan Eich from Brave at the Solana conference. You should have watched it. Put it in the link below. Brendan Eich, who is the creator of JavaScript, Mozilla Firefox and of course the Brave browser, said he thinks they will arrive late to the party when the booze is finished. Now, that sounds good to me. So, if you're not familiar with Brave, then please do yourself a favor and try it out. You can download the browser in the link below. But before you do that, welcome to the channel Simon Says. This is part 2 on why the Brave browser will boom. Today we are discussing the potential of the Brave ecosystem and how BAT can play an important role in this development. But before we get started, please do me a favor and just smash that subscribe button and leave me a comment, like and notification bell as my Christmas presents. And I hope to see you be part of the Brave family. Okay, let's get started. We've seen an incredible crypto adoption in the past years, and the network effect in crypto is faster than the initial adoption of the internet. In 2018, we only had about 80 million users using crypto. Now fast forward it to 2021 and we're looking at 300 million users. You know what is the scary part? That we're still early. Good projects have about 1 million users, and this may sound like a much, but it's nothing compared to the fastest growing crypto project in the world. Yes, it's Brave. Brave grew more than 3 million monthly users in a single month, and the aim is to have 50 million monthly users by the end of this year. If any smart contract platform had this kind of growth, their market cap would be well into the tens of billions, maybe even hundreds. The BAT token might not be part of a smart contract platform, so developer growth will always be less than projects that will be adopted and are successful. But, and I mean a big but, who is going to be successful? Where's the real world utility yet? The competition between the smart contract platform is so huge that the fees are getting close to 0 cents per transaction. This means it's harder to be profitable through game theory, and that means no deflation possibilities for a lot of these chains. If you don't have deflation, then you need to have an inflationary mechanism to pay the validators and stakers. Now most people don't worry about this yet. This is because there's a lot of fear of missing out and not really good homework. But I don't believe in a multi-chain universe if economic models aren't good. You can see this as the value of investing today. I don't believe we will see 100 successful smart contract platforms because at some stage growth will slow down and there will be a migration to chains that will win in the long run. Who will win? These are the ones that innovate and offer a unique value proposition, have insane amount of adoption, and of course the bridge to bridges, Ethereum. Brave can only be stopped by regulators because its growth is not going to slow down, and there's no real competition for this crypto-friendly browser, as its head start is way too big. We all use our browser on a daily basis. Now you might think, what about big tech? Their economical model isn't built around crypto, it's around shareholders. It's hard to change the foundation below a house without actually breaking it. It's a catch-22 for them. Now, Brave is just way more than just a browser. It's privacy and a crypto-friendly ecosystem. They want to include games and set them as defaults to the Solana chain, together with NFTs. They've got programs like VPN and a Firewall, and programs like Brave Talk, where you can talk to your friends privately and encrypted. Brave Search, it's like an alternative to Google, a search engine that keeps your information private and doesn't sell your data to the highest bidder. Are we going to see a Brave email address or a social media platform? Who knows? Its adoption would make any project in Brave, off Brave, successful. The Brave wallet is the new competitor to the MetaMask and other wallets. It has many benefits versus traditional wallets. It's a wallet that doesn't need any extension in your browser, so you can't pinch your data through a false extension. It's an open source license that can feed live market information from website, and it saves you memory on your computer. This makes the wallet have way more information and there's also way more potential. If you wouldn't want to download the Brave browser for its free crypto and faster user experience, then you might just do this for this amazing wallet. If you want to use Brave with YouTube, you get the YouTube Premium experience for absolutely no cost. This normally costs about $5 a month, and ads are a headache. You can imagine the amount of time and data saving you have when you don't have to stream all these ads. I don't use my YouTube apps anymore. Everything is Brave. From a personal experience, it works great. Just have to get used to it. For many people, Chrome works just fine. So to grow the way Brave has done can only be achieved if you actually offer something better. Much, much better, actually. See, Brave is just getting started, and its cooperation with Solana is a very good one, as Brave is all about microtransactions and Solana about cheap fees. Solana is a big ecosystem that gives you good yields and with lots of development and hype around it. Its speed is unprecedented. Yes, Solana isn't going anywhere either. The integration of Brave is huge for them. It's a clever partnership from Solana, even though BET is just a friction of a sol. That's the funny bit of it. When Brandon and Anatoly shared the stage together, you saw two giants in the crypto landscape. They were sharing the stage like equal partners. But in terms of market cap, Solana might have a market cap of 60 billion and Brave might only have a market cap of 2 billion. But it's BET who has a user base of over 42 million monthly users and counting. More than 10% of the crypto sphere knows about the Brave browser and its BET token, and it's not going to stop. The fight for 1.5 million BET tokens among 42 million users hasn't really started yet. But if it does, and I think it will, when the fees are gone, you can expect some fireworks. The day of reckoning will come soon, when people realize that BET is actually one of the best distributed tokens in the crypto sphere, with its own swap, wallet, and fantastic growing ecosystem. The opportunities for the Brave are very, very big. If you think Bitcoin might move to another chain once all the Bitcoin are mined, then I would say BET is even better because it has more product demand and essential demand behind it. The advertising revenue of Brave went up 28 times in the last 16 months. And 70% of that is being distributed amongst us. The potential of this token is, in my opinion, and it's not financial advice, but it's one of the safest top 100 crypto investment projects out there. Of course, regulations can kill a project like this, but then we all sink, and the world will turn into this really, really dark, communistic cuck place. In terms of potential, with these big brains as captains, aye sir, with a solid program experience and history, like Brandon Ike, who created JavaScript in just a few days. Brandon is a modern-day Columbus in the browser market. We all saw the growth of America in a short period of time because of its innovation and human values. The world shouts for change and a fairer world, and an ecosystem will only grow if your values are good. Now, Brandon is a man who values your privacy and your choice and doesn't want to turn you into a product. Now, that's a good start. BET could even reduce the supply if they choose to do so. They could burn the unclaimed BET rewards. There's also potential over there. Now, I'm sure the Brave is going to deliver and will do something great. I'm very happy with the growth of the product and the ecosystem itself at the moment. BET stands for you. Your right for privacy, data saving, and it protects you against all these thousands of unwanted ads thrown at your head. It's a project that strictly adheres to regulations, and that's good as you need your KYC and your AML in order to claim your BET rewards. I'm sure a solution around this will be there soon as well, but it's not a scam project, and that's my point. So, how much do you earn? Now, a healthy BET user earns about 3 BET a month. One BET is worth more than a US dollar today. Consider this, there are only 1.5 billion BET in circulation, and there are trillions and trillions of dollars in circulation and counting. Simon says, don't buy YouTube Premium, rather spend the money on BET tokens. Don't sell your ad rewards because these might be worth a lot more in the future. If all the bot hodlers don't sell their BET they receive for free anyways, then the demand of BET will only go up and up because of its same growth of the browser, of the Brave browser. The day will come soon when we can send our BET to our friends and family without paying $100 of gas fees on Ethereum. When BET can be used to earn rewards through lending protocols and through a medium of exchange, then BET will be the fairest medium of exchange, as rich and poor can earn them by just using their browser in a private and secure way. Brave is the crypto browser, and I don't see a competitor coming close to them in the near future. So the only threat Brave has is that the regulators, but Since we are still living in a free and democratic world that values innovation and privacy, more and more politicians are becoming crypto-friendly. Brave is the browser we should demand as a crypto community. After all these spying scandals, Brave is more than just a crypto. It's a vision, a new way of life, it's a future, it's part of Web3. Now I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please let me know in the comments below if you are going to be brave or if you're going to submit yourself to Facebook. Should we have Mark Zuckerberg as our captain of the metaverse or a man of innovation, rather like Brendan Eich and Anatoly? Now I think you know my answer. I hope to see you in the next one. Simon out.